What's the Scooby Doo? We're coming after you. We're gonna solve that mystery. It's the Scooby Doo. The trail is back to you. What's the Scooby Doo?
What is up? Welcome to Boomer Base. Today we are here to talk about another Scooby Doo movie. Today we are here to talk about the Lego Scooby Doo Blowout Beach Bash movie from 2017. I am one of your hosts, Ben. Welcome back, Maddie, once again to talk about Scooby Doo.
Back for Scooby Doo.
Now, this is both our first instance of watching anything Scooby Doo related in the Lego format. But before we get to the real content, if you end up liking what you see and want to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified anytime I upload. What were your initial thoughts about Scooby Doo in Lego format prior to watching this?
I was apprehensive.
Apprehensive.
Yeah.
I also would have to say I was apprehensive. And what did you think after watching it?
It was fine. It wasn't as good, but I think because it had the same voice actors, and they were just as funny as the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what saved it. But I mean, it was fine. They're taking the heads off was really weird. But I just prefer the normal cartoon Scooby Doo.
Oh yes, absolutely. I prefer the normal, conventional Scooby Doo, but I still enjoyed this Lego format. I would rather than every live action one after the Monsters Unleashed, they decided to just do Lego movies. As you can't really go too wrong, as Lego movies have lots of conventions to do with head swapping, hair swapping, body part swapping, building things, the little Lego just like breaking sounds, all very nice and reminiscent for me of my childhood. For
clicking sound.
Yep, as I played many a Lego game when I was younger, mainly Lego Star Wars, but I did branch out into the Lego Batman and Indiana Jones, and I did like those.
Vaguely remember having a Lego board game where you had to build Lego some concoction.
I'm not sure what that is, but the fact that you haven't played Lego Star Wars...
It was some game that
makes me feel sad.
So I didn't have normal Lego, I don't know. But I remember using Lego to build little vehicles. Now,
I will hit this off with a big bang to say that although this was a reasonable film, you can't even see my hand, reasonable film, it did have a very catchy song. There was two songs that were relatively catchy, that being the Do the Jinkies, which was my favourite song, as that was very catchy, and then the Blowout Beach song from the beginning of the film, in which we both started to question whether what was going on or if you'd played the right bit, because it was 3 or 4 minutes long and it was very long. But it starts off as if you're watching Scooby Doo, but it's teen beach movie. It was a bit odd, wasn't it, man?
Yeah, it was a bit random. Didn't seem right.
It rounded off fine and got it in, but I think maybe if you probably halved it, that would have probably been fine.
Way too long.
Yeah, you kind of thought you were watching some weird music video for Scooby Doo, but not Scooby Doo, but just Lego music video. I thought I was waiting for it to zoom out and it would be on a TV screen or something. But no, I was pleasantly surprised about the songs. I didn't think this film would have any songs in, let alone a fair few songs, and they not be terrible.
Personally, I think the songs were a bit cringy and probably not needed.
Well,
apart from the Do the Jinkies one, because that was needed, but I don't think
I can understand that, but somehow, even if you compare some of the songs in here to chart songs, these songs weren't half bad, all things considered. I mean, if I suddenly saw Do the Jinkies on the UK Top 40 instead of those trashy songs like Wet Ass Pussy, I'd be quite happy. It would be a very cool TikTok dance for Do the Jinkies, with them being obsessed with being captains and things, but the whole captain part was a bit cringy for the film. But
it was all a bit cringy, but...
Well, you just don't do very well with cringe, do you, man?
I don't, but Scooby Doo makes up for it.
Oh, Scooby Doo does make up for it.
Scooby Doo can get away with being cringy to me.
Most definitely. I like that this film had multiple villains randomly that were all kind of doing their own agendas by the end of the film, which was quite cool. I don't recall many, if any at all, for Scooby Doo films where there is multiple villains that aren't just kind of oh, you're part of the same team for doing this thing.
Most of them were working together.
Yeah, but it was still cool to just have a bunch of multiple things, and then other than the jinkies, the cop that was at the beginning and he came at the end. He was very.
Do you want to hear my notes then?
Oh, fire away with some notes, man. We love notes.
I start off with feel like I'm watching the Teen Beach movie.
Yeah, it was very weird.
Then still not sure on the Lego form.
Mm-hmm.
Poor policeman with low self-esteem.
I know it was sad.
But he's very funny.
He was.
Made me laugh.
He was.
I recognise his voice. I think I know. I think I can picture him.
Yeah, a lot of the voices in there, I think I have just heard across like cartoons over the years.
Blowout Beach Bingo Bash is a mouthful.
No, it's not. Blowout Beach Bingo Bash.
Fred and Velma's definition of fun is very questionable, but then again, it's probably my type of fun. Solving mysteries. I'd rather do that than go and dance. Any day, I'd rather solve a mystery over anything. So actually, I take.
I know. Imagine just being like stuck in a spicy thing with like an actual like English detective, and it's just somehow you've stumbled across having to tag along to solve a mystery, going to crime scenes, looking at the data. Would be cool.
Twins from Shake It Up.
Yep, the two twins, they definitely look like whatever their names are from Shake It Up.
Gunter and something else.
Something like
that. Salty Brick, what the fuck?
Salty Prick.
Salty Brick.
I thought it said Salty Prick every 5 seconds.
Swear he's saying loose pricks everywhere instead of bricks.
Maybe he was.
Maybe
he just saw loose pricks everywhere he went.
Old Scooby Doo music. At one point, they played the music from either the Scooby Doo show or Scooby Doo Where Are You? Like the old, like, creepy music.
Yeah.
Mitzi is funny, the receptionist.
Oh, yes.
Fred's mug, size of his torso. Wish I could have a mug that size.
I mean, you probably can buy, like, a very big mug.
Maybe full of coffee. Last me quite a few hours.
Have to go for many poos.
No, it doesn't have that effect for me until the very end of the day.
Yeah, but that's a small cup. If you had an extra big cup...
That's after 3 cups.
But, bloody hell, drinking too much coffee.
Oh my god, the singing and the jinky. Stop it. Okay. Poor Shaggy and Scooby being used for manual labour and bait and being bribed to do so.
It is such a dichotomy with Scooby Doo for me, because whenever I watch it, all I can end up thinking is just poor Shaggy and Scooby every time.
Fred and Velma are embarrassing.
Yes, they are the funky friends that you have that are kind of like, you like them, but they're almost a bit weird to be friends with.
Museum guy is my favourite character.
Mm-hmm.
Low self-esteem security guard is back. Correction, he's my favourite character. And then that's it.
Love it. I love it. But no, I was very surprised for a film that I thought was going to be kind of shit. But
it's better than I thought.
I was praying it was going to be okay. The one we watched the trailer for does look good.
Is that the haunted one? Yeah.
But
that came out when I googled Lego Scooby Doo. The haunted one came up.
Was this one I didn't know. I just saw this at CEX. So I was like, I'll get it for our Scooby Doo watchathon, and it should hopefully be good. Well, average, but
like I said, I think the voice actors and the comedy, the humour, definitely like.
Yeah. I do like seeing how like all the Lego stuff is done, because I don't know if there's just like a software or engine that they use for producing Lego things, but it must just take a lot of time, which I do appreciate when I watch it. Especially like I do really like the Lego movies; they are very good.
See, that aspect doesn't really bother me too much.
It's just very cool how it seems to be done, and the articulation for doing all the scenes rather than just kind of like. There's a lot more fluidity and movement with the Lego characters. It feels like. Well, maybe not, but. I don't know, it just feels like a lot more's going on somehow to me on the screen, and I like that it just... You can make the Lego aesthetic look okay, you know, we're not talking like Oscar-winning animation quality, but it can still look fine. Like, the film didn't look bad.
No.
It's a 6-year-old film, it looked fine. It was a Scooby-Doo film.
Jules at the end looked very pretty.
The story... I just didn't really know who the villain was going to be.
I did.
Well,
wow, I kind of
you had a
got
guess,
part of it.
But it was weirdly refreshing to not be like, it's probably going to be you.
Yeah.
Like, I just genuinely didn't know until it got revealed. I was almost excited to see the reveal to who it actually was. To be like, oh, okay. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I won't spoil who the villains were, because there is a lot of them.
5 of them.
There is a lot.
6 of them.
Oh yeah, technically I guess 6. But yeah, it's definitely overtaken the monster in Mexico for me, for the ones that we've gone through.
Yeah. I'm not a massive fan of pirates as a villain. I don't know why. There's another Scooby Doo.
You're not trying to find the One Piece?
Scooby Doo. Is that Scooby Doo Ahoy, or it has a Ahoy in the name?
You're not going to be king of the pirates?
It's
No.
Benjamin, stop interrupting me. I don't really like that one. I'm not a fan of pirates being the villains.
You've got to shout with that.
Yeah, because you're being irritating.
How am I being irritating?
You're interrupting me. Just let me fucking talk.
Jeepers.
You want me to talk or not?
Well, I suppose. I'll take a talk. What were you saying, man?
I finished what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
I don't like pirates as the villains. I think they're boring. One Piece is different because they're not the villains. Well, some pirates are.
Not the pirates we follow.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think dislike if it was pirates. For this Lego one, that probably not, but it didn't matter that they were pirates. It could have been any villain in the Lego format and I'd have been fine. I do enjoy some of the live action pirate stuff. They always look very, very cool. I did really like Pirates of the Caribbean as a kid, but
I don't like it.
I'll have to watch the pirate actual animated ones and see what I think. I suppose there was pirates in Zombie Island with Captain Morgan and stuff. Pirates are pretty cool, I won't lie to you, but no. We'll wrap it up there. If you've managed to make it to this point in the video, let us know if you've ever watched a Lego Scooby Doo movie.
Or a Lego movie.
Or a Lego movie. Or a Lego game. If you randomly know what Lego game Maddie played when she was younger, please let me know. As I don't know what Lego board game build thing there was.
I don't know. I just distinctly remember the little red button things that you put on that act as looks like a light. You know, that you stick on.
Good luck with Googling with that to find out what it was. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and then tune in for the next Scooby Doo movie. And I hope you're all having a very good Halloween.
It's not Halloween yet.
Well, just the season of Halloween. You're getting into the spirit.
A good October. Have a nice October.
Thank you. Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome.
Hey, thank you for watching the video. Click the button to keep watching, or click the other video for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.